Hey guys, what's up? I'm just going to do a quick review about the Yeezy Desert Boots that just came out in the rock colorway. I decided to do it just because there's not a lot of reviews out there on YouTube about them, and I'm sure there's a lot of people just curious as to what Adidas, made in terms of changes, improvements for the boots. So let's just get right straight into the review. I don't want to make it too long for you guys. So yeah, so you can see right here that the boots come into the standard Yeezy box. And I think it's really, really cool that Adidas did that. Definitely very cool little feature that they did with the box, the shoebox itself. On top of the box, it just says Desert Boot abbreviated across from it. And you just have on the sides, Yeezy Desert Boot, made by Adidas. That's the size tag. I got a size US 11. We'll talk about the sizing later. I feel like it's very, very important when it comes to these boots. Oops. Yeezy Desert Boot, made by Adidas, blah, blah, blah. Standard tissue paper. That's it. That's the boot. Okay. Get to the boots. All right. So these are the boots. I'm not going to get really, really precise as to, the material and details about them, just because Yeezy already came out with these boots already. It's basically kind of just like a re-release, but by Adidas, and they just did a little changes here and there. So I'm here to just talk about the changes that Adidas made. If you just want to look at a review about the actual boots itself, in terms of the material and what they look like, I'm sure there's tons of videos out there. But the changes that Adidas made, so we'll just start with the 3M. As you can see here, this like padding, it's gray padding, whatever it's called. That's still 3M. They just added on the sides of the boots right here, as you can see where my fingers going across. That's 3M. It's just like the 500s, Yeezy 500s. They just added that. I think it's inside here as well. Yeah. That's the first change they did. The insoles, if you can just see vaguely, if you can just see it there. The insoles, they actually made them ortholite insoles. So that just helps with the comfort just a bit, and I definitely do notice it. So good job for Adidas for doing that. The bottoms of the boots, they just say Adidas. The previous ones had the Yeezy season, whatever season it was. Okay, the toe box. That's probably like the most important improvement, I guess you can say, for the boots. So the previous ones had a sort of a more narrow, pointy toe box. As to these, they have a round toe box. The round toe box pretty much helps with your toes, so they're just not like squished together and crammed in. That definitely helps, and it kind of like satisfies with the sizing that you're going to try to go for. We'll talk about that in a bit. But you definitely notice it. Definitely notice the way how your foot is in the boot, because they're just not as crammed as the previous ones. But yeah, good job on Adidas for doing that. Very, very cool. And just thinking, anything else? I just talked about the 3M, the toe box, the insoles. Everything else is pretty much the same. I'm not really kidding around. Like, it's pretty much the same exact thing as the older ones. It was very, very light. Yeah, I guess that's the other one. I just forgot. Very, very light. The older ones are like tanks compared to these. So good job for Adidas making them very light. So we'll just move on to the sizing, I guess. So the sizing, very, very, very important when it comes to these boots. I know it's very, very like tedious and confusing for the Yeezy boots in the past. I know I think you had to go like a size up from your true to size. Yeah, very confusing. But when it comes to these boots, you definitely want to go a half size up, or at least a full size up. You do not, and when I say you do not, I'm not saying as an option or I recommend. it's for sure, you do not, it doesn't matter if you have a narrow foot, you're flat footed, or you have wide feet, you do not want to go your true to size or anything below your true to size, or that's it. I mean, you're literally not going to fit into the boot. I mean, itself being the boot, it's kind of tough to just put your foot in here from the beginning because you just have to unlace everything. So, I mean, if you got your true to size, buddy, your foot is just going to be like right here. I mean, your toe is just going to be right here. So you definitely want to go to half size up or a full size up. I went with a half size up, and they're perfect. They're fine. Like, I have space. It's fine. My true to size is a 10 and a half, so I went to 11, and they're perfect for me. Yeah, I mean, that just covers that for the sizing. And they were $200. I'm not sure if I mentioned that yet. They were $200, and the previous Yeezy boots, I believe they were around like $295. But yeah, so I mean, it's just worth getting these and rather than those. I mean, for just the different colors, I guess you want to get them the other boots for. But if you're trying to get like this color, this desert color, the rock color, whatever colorway, I mean, just get these boots, man. They're way more comfortable and affordable. I mean, you're really not getting a difference if you're just going to get the Yeezy ones. The ones manufactured by Yeezy, excuse me. But yeah, I think that just covers it. It covers the whole review itself. I actually have the oil colorway. I have the desert boots in the oil colorway and for manufactured by Yeezy. So the Yeezy Season 7 ones. If you guys want me to do a review about those comparing to those, I know they're two different colors, but they're the same boot itself. I could definitely do it. If you want me to do that, just let me know in the comments section below, and I can get that video out there for you. But yeah, I mean, so this concludes the review about the boots. I've already worn them a couple of times, and they feel amazing. Yeah, they feel really nice, and I mean, there's a lot of hate around them just because it was a bad time to release it, being spring and summer, but honestly, I'm fine with it. I mean, it's just a wave of, I think it's just a wave of people wearing them for the summer just because, you can wear them with shorts, just like a t-shirt and shorts. I mean, like, these were perfect for Coachella. Like, these are definitely Coachella type boots for them. But I don't have a problem with wearing them right now. There's just so many people hating on them, and just give it a couple months and you'll just see the hype growing on them. But yeah, so like I said, this concludes the review. If you have any questions about the boots, feel free to ask away in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you about them. And yeah, peace out, guys. That's it.